The next speaker is Harold Save.
Mr. Mayor and Commissioners, my name is Harold Save, and I'm here to give an update on the Veterans for Peace quest for a new investigation of the 9/11 crimes and the murders. Veterans for Peace has resolved last year that 9/11 Truth has become a legitimate anti-war action. Most of what I talk about here is available on our website, gators911truth.org. Our Veterans for Peace Chapter 136 has little doubt that a new look into the events of 9/11 will reveal that the official government story is just not true. A lie turned into a cover-up spanning 9 years and at least 2 presidents. Americans now need to know the truth. The new evidence since 2009 has completely undermined the story that Muslim hijackers with box cutters is just not true. Not even the FBI believes that anymore. But the mainstream media will not tell you this. You have to pull this up on credible sites on the internet. Obama recently announced that combat troops are being redeployed out of Iraq, but to where? We now have a chance to prevent another bankrupting deployment of troops to yet another conflict by exposing the 9/11 cover-up for what it is, with a demand for a new 9/11 investigation. Now, we have distributed packets of evidentiary material to Bill Cervone, State Attorney, Russ Blackburn, Honorable Russ Blackburn of the city, Randall Reed in the county, Sadie Darnell, Alachua County Sheriff, Federal Bureau of Investigation, the local office, and the Dove Outreach Center. Why the Dove Outreach Center? Well, on Fox News and without evidence, Pastor Terry Jones claims that Muslims and Islam and the Koran are all associated with the 9/11 attacks. Well, like most Americans who listen to corporate media, Terry Jones doesn't know that the government has never proved that what nationality or religion was involved with the 9/11 disaster. For example, we have a confession from a terrorist, Larry Silverstein, who said in 2003 that he and the fire commander agreed to demolish the World Trade Center 7 building using controlled demolition. This is on the website, Gators 9/11 Truth. You will be stunned to see this clip. And I advise you all to get serious about this because we're going to look for a resolution just like New Hampshire did and succeeded. Thank you.
Next speaker is Bob Tuskin.
Mayor, Commission. My name's Bob Tuskin. I'm the host of Truth Be Told Radio, an activist-based radio program that presents all sorts of different issues. And we've been concerned with this Dove Outreach Center. And Mayor, you just made a declaration or whatever that said that that day should be Multicultural Day with a bunch of different religions, right?
Interfaith Solidarity Day.
Interfaith Solidarity Day. Well, that's great. From a Jewish family, I'd like to lend my support to that day. But this issue is not about religion. 9/11 is not about religion whatsoever. It's about nanothermite that was found in the explosives that were used to brought down Building 7. Last week, I asked you, Mayor, if you watched the footage of Building 7, and you said you hadn't, and I referred you to that footage. Did you get a chance to watch that footage?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, let me tell you why I think it's important that you do watch that footage. The United States Code, Title 18, quote, Crimes in Criminal Procedure, Misprision of Treason, applies to officials who have taken an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Title 18 says, misprision of treason, whoever owing allegiance to the United States and having knowledge of the commission of any treason against them, such as Building 7 being blown up, clear to your liking, and then conceals and does not, as soon as they may be disclosed and may make known the same to the President or to some judge of the United States or to the governor or to some judge or justice of a particular state, is guilty of misprision of treason and shall be fined under the title of imprisonment, if not more than 7 years or both. And then, this one's special for you guys. 18, a different part of this says, misprision of felony. Whoever having knowledge of the actual commission of a felony by a court of the United States conceals and does not, as soon as possible, make known the same to some judge or other person in civil military authority under the United States shall be fined under the title or imprisoned not more than 3 years or both. So this is a little bit of bureaucratic quoting for you so that it gives you a little bit of added incentive to actually take a close look at this evidence, find the evidence presented by over 2,000 professional architects and engineers with Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth that are using the scientific method, which is the only way we can make use of information to show us the facts, and recognize the treason that has been had here with 9/11. So I hope you guys take some sort of stance other than all this crap and brainwash that we see from the media about this issue. I really think it's an opportunity, and rather than burning the Koran, I say we burn the 9/11 Commission and thermite, which was found at the trade centers and a used explosive to blow up Building 7, a 47-story building that at 5:30 in the afternoon just collapses all at once.
Thank you. Next speaker is Ed Arenas.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners. I want to thank you, first of all, for listening, for having this kind of forum for citizens to express themselves. I think it's very important to the democratic process. And I'm also with Gators911truth.org. We are representatives of Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth, a group that is now over 10,000 strong with almost 300 actual, almost 3,000 architects and engineers. Professionals that are willing to put their lives, their livelihoods, their professions, their careers on the line to seek out a criminal investigation of the events of September 11th. In 2005, the chair of the 9/11 Commission, Thomas Keane, admitted that the commission was set up to fail from the beginning. And then in 2009, the chief counsel of the commission, John Farmer, said the White House, Pentagon, and NATO lied to the Congress about the events of 9/11. He revealed this in his 2009 book called The Ground Truth, The Untold Story of America Under Attack on 9/11. We're coming up on 9 years of the anniversary of September 11th, and I'm sure no one can forget what they were doing on that day as they saw the buildings get struck by airplanes and then fall one after the other, less than an hour after they were hit at free fall speed. What some of you might not recall was Building 7 falling at 5:20 in the afternoon. A 47-story building falls to the ground in less than 6 seconds. Think about that. 47-story building. We don't have anything that tall here in Gainesville. Probably have to go up to Atlanta or down in Miami to see a building that tall. Yet, 5:20 in the afternoon, this building never hit by an airplane. Never hit by an airplane. Only isolated fires. This building collapses completely into its own footprint in 6 seconds. Experts have watched this video over and over again, even experts that weren't told what this video was of, and they all concluded without a shadow of a doubt that this was controlled demolition, that there were explosives involved. Nanothermite has been found not only at Building 7 site, but at Building 1 and 2 as well. This is not conspiracy theory. This is science. This is architecture. This is physics. This is chemistry. This is a scientific method as we learned it in middle school. So if we can't stop and take a second to analyze these events for what they truly were, controlled demolition, explosives, then I don't know where the justice will be. We need to find the time to press for a criminal investigation, and I encourage you to all to press for a criminal investigation. You have the forum, you have the power, you have the ability. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Thank you.